Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Friday night football kickoff special right here on RK Network. I'm Riley King, and it is the 2023 season of Friday Night Football. Let's get it started right now. First up, we're going to take a look at an interview from the Bedford High School football team with the coach. Let's take a look at that interview from WMUR News 9.
Live on the Bedford sidelines with head coach Zach Matthews.
Yeah, and talk about reigning champs. Not only is it raining, but I get to talk to the reigning champion head coach, Zach Matthews with the Bedford Bulldogs. Now, Coach, how nice is it just to be back on the field and playing another opponent?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, anytime you start a season, there's a little bit of nerves that come with that. So we got some kids that are, feeling the jitters tonight. That's what's great about this event is hopefully we can get them out there, get some of those out this week. So next week we can kind of come out and hit the ground running.
I mean, you feel some jitters, but also do you feel any pressure? I mean, just to win back-to-back championships?
No, I mean, I think we put enough pressure on ourselves. Our kids always, every single year we set high goals for ourselves. So I think that was there last year too. Obviously, I think this season going into it, we feel like we have a good nucleus of guys. We have 7 guys coming back on each side of the ball. So I think that's a luxury that we have is we have some kids who've been here before.
And what are you looking at of those leaders?
Yeah, I mean, I think really they're just looking to kind of demonstrate kind of our team culture, and so showing the other kids, especially the younger guys, some of these guys, sophomores first start, calm them down, make sure they know what's going on in the field and make sure we're able to execute.
And you were a 10 seed going into the playoffs last year. Are you taking anything away from last year and implementing it into this season?
I mean, I think we just need to be hungry, and when you're a 10 seed, kind of some of those losses last year shaped the team that we were. And, I think that you need to be hungry regardless of the record. And that was what, made the Patriots dynasty so special when it was at its height, is that every single year, it didn't matter if you won it the last year, you were hungry for the next one. And I think that's what we're trying to preach to our kids.
Well, we're excited to see you and what you guys can do this season. I'll let you get back to coaching, Coach. All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, welcome back. Now, let's take a look at a top running back for one of the high schools from Concord High School. Let's take a look at that right now.
Running backs in the state of New Hampshire.
Concord's Ellie Bahuma was first-team All-State last season. He was a dynamic presence for the Crimson Tide, tallying 1,500 yards and 23 touchdowns.
It wasn't just me, it was my team. And, without the class of 23, none of that would have been possible.
Going into the 2023 season, Bahuma is looking to find even more ways to impact games.
Make sure, I'm not the only person getting the ball. We can spread it around. Maybe play a little defense. Whatever the team needs me to do, that's what I'm going to do for them.
What Scott Hershberger did as a sophomore was special. The D3 Player of the Year had 2,200 yards and 29 scores, helping Campbell win the state championship.
It's not just that I play in D3 and that the competition is not good. I want to show people that I'm good and I'm ready to play the next level.
Now a junior, Hershberger is stepping into a new role.
I'm hoping to be a captain, lead our team, and set up the future generations for success.
Success for Bahuma and Hershberger is winning a championship.
Everybody's hungry for another one. Nobody is just ready to hang it up and say that's enough.
To come out with that state championship at the end of the season, we really want to get there. So, we're going to try and make that happen.
Okay, there you go. Those are 2 key players from 2 different high schools to watch this year. Now let's go back to the sidelines with WMUR News 9 and check out that right now.
Guys, it's pretty dry right now, which is really, really nice, but we're trying to get an interview with head coach Matt Lee of the Alvern Broncos right now. It looked like Bedford just scored. He's calling the plays on defense right now, so he's a little bit preoccupied at the moment, but hopefully we can try to talk to him a little bit later on. We know it's his first season. It's a statement year for him. He's got to make an impression, especially when it's exhibition games. Every single rep counts. And obviously coming after a 1-win season, they have a lot of work to do if they want to try to turn this program around. So hopefully we can talk to them when they come out of the huddle or something like that. But as for right now, guys, I'm going to send things back to you.
Okay, welcome back to your 2023 Friday Night Football Kickoff Special. So last month there was a report of a shortage of football officials referees and things. Let's see if that number went up or is there still a shortage? Let's take a listen to this interview right now from WMUR News 9.
Kyle, thanks for being on with us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
So, what's the situation like now? Has it improved at all? And give us up to speed.
It's improved a little bit. We have 10 new officials joining us on the field this year. We have 8 officials who it'll be their second year. But we are losing on average between 8 and 10 officials a year, so that's keeping the status quo, about short 40. So we still need to do better.
So what's leading to that turnover for you guys?
Yeah, our biggest issue is the age of our average officials. Our average officials' age on the field these days is just over 60. We keep getting older, and the kids, they stay 16, 17 years old.
Right. How many more officials do you think you would need to have a normal season?
Yeah, so ideally we'd have about 40 more. We can't get there from here in 1 or 2 seasons. We need to add 15 or so over the course of a few years and build back up to that. 15 to 20 a year would be great.
40 more. I mean, has that happened before? Has it been to this degree?
We've never been this short before. And this isn't a New Hampshire problem. This isn't a football problem. This is a nationwide problem in all high school sports. But this is the worst we've seen it here.
Wow. And that's happening everywhere, this turnover.
Everywhere, yeah. It's, young people, 10, 20 years ago, young people weren't getting involved in officiating like they had in the past, and it's coming back to hurt us.
So I know we talked about this with you about a month or so ago, the possibility of Thursday night football games. Will that happen this season?
It will happen this season. Next week, Exeter opens the season on a Thursday night. And I know Coach Ball wants to be playing Friday. Those kids want to be playing Friday, but they had to move the game to Thursday. And there's other big schools playing varsity games on Thursday nights this year.
Will that happen throughout the season, these Thursday games?
It will. I mean, the schedule right now is set, but if there's some weeks where if a single official gets hurt, we're going to be short and we're going to have to shuffle things around.
Any other changes this season because of the shortage of officials or anything that's going to be different this year for folks?
No, there's nothing different. I mean, we don't want to play a varsity game with less than 5 officials on the field. That's what we're providing. We just might have to do it on different days than everyone's used to.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, what would you say to someone who might be interested in getting involved? And what's the benefit to being an official?
Yeah, I would encourage them to get out there. We have a ton of fun. It is really a lot of fun. If you love football, it's a great way to stay involved with the game. It's a great way to stay active. It's a great way to meet people from all over the state, from all different kinds of backgrounds. And it's, we make some extra money. It's a lot of fun out here.
Where can people go if they want to sign up, if they want to talk to you guys?
Yeah, excellent. So we actually just launched a new website. It's the same address. It's www.nhfoa.net. There's a big blue button that says Become an Official, and that has all of our information.
Kyle, I know this is important. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else you want to get out to folks tonight?
No, I just want to encourage people to get out there, join us on the field, and stay involved with the game.
Great. Kyle, thank you for your insight. Good luck this season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Really appreciate that.
Okay, and welcome back. Now let's talk about New Hampshire tackles hunger. And let's go back over to Troy Lynch from WMUR News 9 about that.
Yeah, Steve, Marissa, this is where we get our first taste of the New Hampshire high school football season right here at Gill Stadium, but it's also the first place where we actually get to try to tackle hunger together for the rest of the fall. Now, the bar was set pretty high. Over the last decade, there were over 842,000 pounds of food for local pantries, and that's over 700,000 meals that families have gotten. Now, according to the Department of Education, back in 2021 and 2022, 24% of all grade school students are eligible for free and reduced food. So this project helps tremendously with that. Now, high school football teams will pick up future games where they will collect food and raise money for local food pantries in their community. Now, here's some of the types of food that they're looking for.
Anything non-perishable, shelf-stable, always looking for protein in any forms, many forms. If folks have food allergies, they want to be considerate of someone else that might have a food allergy, gluten-free stuff and, low salt, low sodium, low sugar.
Now, if you can't make it out to these football games, you could always find 9 locations at the Dead River Company locations where you can also donate food. And they've already gotten the financial donations started, donating $10,000. Of course, you can always donate to the New Hampshire Food Bank website. But we're live here at Gill Stadium. Troy Lynch, WMUR News 9.
Okay, there you have it. And that does it for this 2023 edition of your Friday Night Football Kickoff Special right here on RK Network. Thank you for watching, and we will bring you Friday Night Football coverage starting next week. Make sure you tune in. Enjoy your evening, everyone, and thank you for watching. Bye.